You guys familiar with Amos Miller, the Amish farmer in Pennsylvania that just keeps getting in trouble with the federal and the state government? Well, I believe he's the Alex Jones of the farm-to-table business. My name is Justin. This is Built on Faith Homestead, or Leaving Egypt, depending on which video platform you prefer to watch. If you'd like further explanation, stick around for the rest of the video.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound, oh, that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, oh, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see.
So why do I believe this? Why do I believe Amos Miller is the Alex Jones of the farm-to-table business? If you're not familiar with who Alex Jones is, he is a news media guy, is what I would call him, that several years ago, kind of all in one day, got deplatformed off of pretty much every social media site there is. The only way you could find him was to go to his own business website. He says all sorts of outlandish and crazy things about government leaders and governments themselves, and it turns out a whole lot of them are correct, just to be honest with you. Now, whether or not you agree with everything Alex Jones says, I know I certainly don't agree with everything he says. Whether or not you agree with him, he still, I believe, has the right to put these videos out, to put these shows out on all sorts of different platforms, and then I believe I have the right to do the research to figure out whether or not I agree with him. I believe that's all of our right. Well, shortly after he got deplatformed off of pretty much everything, then everybody started getting deplatformed. Then everybody started getting taken off. Then everybody was crossing community guidelines and getting thrown off of everything, from big names like Joe Rogan all the way down to very small people that make very small videos with very small impact like me. Right? You start getting kicked off of everything. He was kind of the linchpin, if you will, into this movement of kicking people off everything and anything when they say something that doesn't go along with the narrative. I would say even all the way to the firing of Tucker Carlson off of Fox News. So if we flash forward to this Amos Miller guy, right, he's the Pennsylvania Amish farmer that, from what I understand, has a subscription-based business sort of thing, right, where he raises meat and he has dairy products that he sells, and that you knowingly buy what he sells. And basically he keeps getting shut down because he's breaking the law for doing these things, or potentially somebody's gotten some sort of illness from the meat or the dairy product. Now, let's not lie to ourselves, right? Could somebody get sick from something he produced? Sure, it's possible. But let's not lie about the fact that there's all kinds of food recalls all the time, like Jif peanut butter, eggnog from Prairie Farms, or eggs in general in Florida, or the formula that is being recalled right now as we speak. Let's not act as if all commercial foods are perfectly safe for everybody all the time. Let's not lie to ourselves about that, okay? So let's talk about this kind of farm-to-table type business, right? There are many people all around the country, and I believe this is the answer to a lot of the food supply chain issues, truthfully. A lot of people all around the country have these small, like, farm stands where you can go and purchase milk or eggs or butter or vegetables or maybe meats or anything like that that was produced on that farm. And it's a fantastic business. We ourselves support a local business right down the road, a local person that milks cows, and we buy raw milk from them. We prefer raw milk as a family. It's a decision we made. We understand the risks involved, we understand the potential benefits involved, and we believe the benefits outweigh the risks. So we buy raw milk from a person down the road. If they can get Amos Miller shut down, I believe they will do everything in their power to shut down those types of businesses as well, to sell to 15, 20, 30, 40, maybe 50 people in their local area. Why? Because there's freedom in that. I can go down the road, I can buy from this person, I could trade with this person, I could come up with maybe something, a service I could provide to trade, and there's freedom in that. Maybe I go to their farm and I do some work for them, or I wire some lights for them, or I fix their plumbing in exchange for groceries like milk or eggs or what have you. You understand there's freedom there. And I believe that right now the goal is to get supply chain system and the food system, because eventually we'll get to the point where you have to have that mark that the Bible predicts you'll have to have in order to buy and sell. And the only way that occurs is if they shut down all of these places. So they go after somebody who's very large in it and well known, like Amos Miller, as the example of what they're going to do to everybody all around the country, big and small. My name is Justin. This has been Built on Faith Homestead, or Leaving Egypt. We ask that you subscribe to our channel if you enjoy the content that we make. We appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.